So I'm assembling this table, gaming table. It's quite a lengthy process. So you see, this is the components. These are the components. Talking about the components, you look here. These are a lot of components. And these are the table stands, complete, I think, cast iron. Now this is the table. This is the tabletop. You can see 1 and 2. So the one. So you're gonna connect these two. So this is not one surface, okay? So you're gonna separate them and combine it as one unit. So these are the components. There are a lot of them. These are the stands, and these are the stickers, black and red. And it also came up with a mat. So there's a gaming mat in there. You probably can't see it. It's in dark in there. I'll probably bring it up once I'm done with my assembly. So this side is all equipment. This is how your final installation will look like. And this is how you're combining the two tabletops or the table slab. And you're putting a frame. Once you connect them, you're putting the frame. And then you need to connect the frame first before you connect to the tabletop. So the first strategy you should be bring the tabletops together upside down and then build the frame and then connect the frame. So this is a 3-step process, right? But you see the connecting components, there are a lot of them. So once you connect, it's not end, right? So the connecting the two slabs it's a lot of process. And then once you have done with your 3-step, and then you connect the stands. Connecting the stands 1, 2, 3. It's another 3-step process. Wow. So it's a meticulous assembly right there. And the final piece is putting the mat on the top and then adding the accessories. So this shouldn't be a big problem. But oh boy. 1, 2, 3. Continuing the 3rd step and then connecting the final components, which are the stands. It's a meticulous process. Let's see how it goes. So these are my components right in here. Now I'm bringing my tabletops onto the floor. This is once they're upside down. I made a mistake. As you can see, these are the actual 4 corners of the table. So the square, the triangular cuts corners, they're supposed to be in the middle. That's what the diagram looks like. The diagram looks like the soft curves are on the corner. So yeah, it's definitely not the right way. I'm actually confused why they have this corner protectors here. It doesn't tell me if I have to remove them, so probably I'm removing them, all 4 of them. It's very unclear. If you have another partner at home, if you have a brother or someone like a sister who can help you give an extra hand, you definitely need more than one person to assemble this thing. You need to be smart and at the same time be a very good handyman. Sorry for the dark. It's dark in here, but I will do my best to assemble this thing. You see, I need to connect with these 2 connecting bars. Let me find them. Look at all these moving parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you are living in a rented apartment or something and you're planning to move out in less than 6 months, do not buy this product. It probably takes half of your moving out time. It's a lot of assembly parts. Right, I opened all those. These are out. So I need to sort them out. So I need to use this direction right here, the components, to sort them out. So there are 14 of these, 4 of these, 10 of these. So let me do that. 4, 5, 6. Actually, I got 15 of them. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11 of these. So they gave me one extra component for each. Two. So I need to find the 4 here. So I need to find them. There are 4 of these. I made a mistake. So this is the serial order, not the number of items. So this guy right here is X14, this guy is X4, the taller one is X10, and then the tick light, these are like tick kind of screwdrivers, and these are called X2, and this is, I don't know, these are all called X2. So there are a lot of X2s. I couldn't find this guy here, number 6. So these are X2s right here. I don't know what this guy is right here. I couldn't find it. X1, X1, X1. So there's a screwdriver right there. I found this guy. I found this guy. X1, and then this thing. Yeah, there you go. This is another X1. So you got 3 connecting tools like screwdriver. So you have all the utilities to connect these guys. And then the bottom you see P4, P5, P6. These are P4, P5, P6. So I have the P3, P2, P1 right there. P3, P2, P1, they're sitting on the other corner. These circular things, I don't know what they are. Let me see. You know what? Maybe these guys. No, these guys are X2, X2, X4, X1. So these right there. So I found these. I don't know where this guy goes in. This guy might be. The part that I could not find is this guy. It has a spiral top and a opening below it. Let me find it. To locate them, so they are along with these guys. So if you can find these guys, so they are in the same package. Okay. Now we almost have all accounted for, except for this guy. I don't know where this guy belongs to. I'm pretty sure this is a cup holder kind of extension, but I don't know, I might be wrong because I have not seen a cup holder yet. There they are, the cup holder and the accessories. So we have everything accounted for. Let's connect these two slabs, okay? They are upside down. We are going to connect them here. Now you asked me how to tell if these are upside or down. You see this? So you should find them when they're upside down. And these plates, you should be able to, the other side should be flat, and you should able to feel the grooves on the top. So make sure you put the plates like this. Let me bring them closer. So this is the top, this is the bottom. The bottom are inside and the top are inside out. Top portion is inside out. Now let's connect the small tiny bolts in here. They're really tight because your entire weight distribution is going to depend on these 4 screws right here. So these 4 screws and these plates are going to take the entire center of gravity of this table. So whatever the weight limit this table has to carry, this point is a breaking point here. So make sure you put them really tight. You can hear the board crack. You probably can't hear on my video, but you push really hard until you can feel the wood crushing. Yeah, make sure you push them really hard inside. There you go. You can hear that pressed wood. So inside of this, it's a pressed wood inside. So it's not something. Yeah, it's a very delicate top board, but neat. There you go. Next step is to absolutely make sure you put this rail So there is an extension in between. So this one goes inside this bigger rail. You make sure there are 4 connections here, 1, 2, and 3 and 4. The 1, there's 2, there are 3, and there is 4. And you see in between there is a connector. So this was the toughest part for me because I was trying to see if the connector has some kind of connection or some kind of nut that connects this connector in between with this main extension bars. There is no such thing. They just slide in. These two just slide in. So it took me some time to figure it out. Hopefully, I wish they had some kind of written instructions other than the diagram. So now I'm making sure I'm able to position the, you see there's an opening here, so our bolts should fit in. So you can move them around, you can drag them. These are the long bolts, these are the long screws. You see, once you position them, they goes in nicely. You can tighten them up later. Now let's do for the other 3. Position them all, as you can see. Let me put on my light. So they're all, you can see that. As you can see, it's positioned properly. It doesn't move, so you can see that, right? So all I need to do is make sure I tighten up this 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts. There are 4, so let's tighten them up, okay? Tight, really tight. And this guy too, number 2. You tight them extremely hard because this is all where your weight goes. So the last 2 connections, they're very critical. See, make sure they're extremely tight. Yeah, tight, extremely. Squeeze, squeeze. Make sure you don't leave any room. Extremely tight. And then we got the final 4th one. There you go. Make sure it's all the way through. Look at this connecting bar. It slides through like a railing, but it hits both the nuts. You see that? Same this way too. It slides through all the way through until it hits the screw on both sides. Perfect. Now let's connect the legs. So let's go this tire and we'll connect the legs on this guy. Okay, I made my first mistake here. If you look at the you see how there are openings here? There should be openings on this side too, so which means I made a mistake. So what I have to do is I need to remove these guys again and make sure I have the openings like this, because there goes another bolt, so I should have been careful. So make sure guys, these openings are on the top side. I missed on this side, so I had to go back. 1 step back and then redo my last step. So I rectified my last mistake, and now we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have 8 openings. Before you go connect the stands, you make sure that you make at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 connections here. I mean 10 bolts or 10 screws. Now it's very confusing at this point. Basically what we are trying to do is this step here, as you can see, we are connecting these connections. So we are already done with the corner connections. Now we are making 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 connections. You see that? So those are these 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. We're just done connecting this guy. Okay, I'm not sure if you need to connect anything here yet, but that's for a later task. For now, we're done connecting all the 4 big bolts, big screws. Now we are going connecting number 1, which is a small one on this 8 portions here. So we are connecting this small screw on this 8 portions. Okay, trust me guys, it took me like 10 minutes just to connect 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 bolts. There is really no any opening in there for this screws to go all the way through. There is no opening, so it's just laying flat on the railing inside. So you have to press it completely, press it tight, squeeze it in until it goes all the way through. That's it. The stand. Okay, so look at the stand. So this side, you see, there's a lot of area, and this side there's no much area in here. So this side, you get a lot of area. So a stand goes in this way. The short leg facing front, the long one in the back, and this is the slope. So the slope will be facing towards you in the sense when this you know what, let's not think about how the stand will look like when it's straight, not upside down. So this is how it should be, and then 2 screws will go on this side. See that? 2 screws will go on this side. Here one and here one. The number 3, the longer screws. Okay. You can see I squeezed it all the way inside. It made a dent on the metal. This metal is not as strong as you think. See, it made a dent around it. Now I finished the connections on this side. As you can see, I pressed them all the way through. It made a dent on the frame. So both the legs are now complete on both sides. I'm now proceeding to the next step. So the table looks almost complete, but it's still a lot way to go. As you can see, we have the legs up, but we need to still insert some of the parts that goes into the openings. So the leg base got some kind of a holders, and also there is some openings on the back of the leg foot, so where you need to put some kind of opening. So probably these goes there. So let's see. Part here. So this part here, you need to really press it hard. It doesn't go in that easy. Trust me guys, it's really difficult. At this point, my back is really hurting. If your back is not really hurting, then you have a really good back. So this support thing we are connecting now, this is number 1 and this is number 3, and you can see it got a supporting yeah, it extends into this bolt, so you need to put them together. Okay, this is how it looks like here. Make sure you tighten up this up all the way through clockwise until it gets really tight. Okay, we got the base, we got the stands. It's all straight. Oh, it's wobbling. Let me see this side. It's not wobbling so much, but on the other end it's wobbling, so I might need to tighten up things. Maybe the side ones, yeah. Let's try. It's wobbling sideways, so let's see. Guys, now you can see it's no longer wobbling. So make sure you tighten up this guy really tight. Squeeze him in. Squeeze him in all the way through so that this guy remains stable. Okay? Okay. So the next step is this guy, he goes into this tiny dots. You see the tiny dots? 1, 2. So he goes in like this. But I'm not putting him in there. The reason I'm not putting in there because I got a monitor stand and it needs some kind of leverage to hold on to the table. So if I put this guy in here, it will come in between my monitor stand and the table. If I'm not able to connect my monitor stand to this table properly, then I'll put in this guy and then probably use my monitor stand. Let's see how it goes. So I'm saving this guy for later. As you guys can see, the reason I did not put in that compartment in here because I have a monitor stand. It goes in here and then it stands up like this in the middle. So that's the reason I did not put in there. Looks so it's almost I would say it's you can type standing, so it's almost 3 feet tall. Yeah, it's almost 3 feet tall. So if you can use it as a standing table too. So yeah, let's finish connecting the remaining parts. Okay, so this guy goes in here. And this guy goes in here. You can see you can got enough room to squeeze in your wires. That's kind of neat. This is my monitor stands. There are going to be a couple of monitors coming here. Now let's put up the whatever the remaining these guys and the gaming cloth mat, not a cloth. Too. So I got the earphones holder and the coffee cup holder or a soda pop holder. Now the final touch, the gaming mat. Probably need to clean up a little bit before that's a neat gaming mat. I like it. I like the gaming mat. The scorpion, huh? Cool. Sorry guys, it's a very dim room. I need to get a better light in here. But you probably can see the entire table in the frame. Not bad for 110 bucks. Thank you. You know what? Let me put my monitors and show you the final touch. This guy goes in here. Okay, he doesn't need any screws or anything. It's heavy metal, so you can put in some folders or some discs, some game discs, whatever you like to put in there. You can put it in here. You can move it around. That is nice. You can put it close to yourself. You can put it here. I like the idea why they didn't make this thing a permanent holder thing or something, so you can reposition this guy anywhere. I did not forget about the stickers. The stickers goes in somewhere over here. I will save this for some time later. I mean, it looks cool with the stickers to the side and all. It will look cool, but I will leave the stickers hanging in there as a reminder that there's a pending task. Don't forget to save your manual. You're probably gonna need it. This is my entire setup. The laptop, now my gaming laptop is sitting on here, Omen. I have my other setup in there. Thank you all for watching.